Hello, everybody. This is Yogi for day 15 of my 30-day video challenge. And today is gonna be, it's hard today to find a topic, and I'm feeling like not recording anything today. Can't seem to find anything. I feel like I don't have a lot of interesting thing to share. In any case, it feels like it feels like the energy to share seems stuck. And also, when I'm running, walking, I went for a run this morning and I had a couple ideas that I wanted to share, and I made a mental note of them, and I have no idea now what they were. And now I can't seem to find anything interesting to to share. Let's see. Before starting to record this video, I wanted to jot down a few things I wanted to talk about. And today I didn't write a lot of details what I want to talk about, but I kept searching for this something where I can keep recording the ideas that they come to my mind. I was just feeling a bit frustrated that in the morning, whatever I wanted to talk about, it seemed like a good idea at the time, and now I don't have that. So it would be nice, it would have been nice to record that somewhere. And I kept searching on the internet to some small device I can buy. I don't usually carry a phone. It's a big piece of equipment I don't want to carry while I'm running, but something kind of a watch size thing to record, or some MP3 recorder which is small enough that I can record while walking around. In any case, one idea I had today was I was giving a Toastmaster speech, one of the humorous speech manual I'm doing, and I thought I'll record my speech and that will be my video for today. And of course, I forgot to record that. I did bring my phone and the equipment to record, like a selfie stick where I can balance it on a table so that it can record it, but it just totally slipped my mind, and that for a few moments I was just annoyed. But now, well, we gotta deal with that. Then I thought about, oh, I just finished listening to a book, a really good book actually. It's called A Walk in the Woods by Bill Bryson. Really good book. I really enjoyed it. So one thing I enjoyed in the book, which I realized over the end, was that they didn't really finish the the Appalachian Trail that they had planned to do. They did a little bit less than half, but they made a great experience out of it. And he wrote a great book. It's a hilarious book, funny book, lot of uh, incidental information in the book about history of the Civil War, about wherever they were going, the history of that place, information about park services, a lot of information about flora and fauna, animals, plants, various flowers, just how much he was able to notice and research about the trail and the things around it, history of the Appalachian Trail, and just a lot of tidbits other than just hiking along the Appalachian. I really loved that about the book. I was thinking that the movie that they made about the book must not be even close to how good the book was, because all these tidbits and incidental stories, for me, that's what made the book great. The hiking itself was okay. Another thing I loved about the book was Bill Bryson's companion, Cat or Stevens. I don't. I think Cat is short for Stevens. But he joined the trip incidentally just a few days before Bill was about to start the trip. Uh, Cat joined him or planned to join him, and in the beginning it was just Bill thought of him as an annoyance to a certain point because he didn't seem fit enough to hike the trail and just things like that. He didn't seem in the elements, but he is the hilarious and the fun part of the whole trail. The jokes he makes, the way he becomes frustrated and just throws a bunch of stuff like food and clothes out of his bag and into the valley and never to be retrieved again. They carry a lot of stuff, but then he throws stuff out, not realizing that they would need it for the trail and in the wilderness. The grunting sounds, and sometimes he's the emotional roller coaster in the book. Also, they talk a lot about idiosyncrasies of the trail, of the people walking the trail. This lady Mary, just the lady named Mary Allen, who is a how annoying she is. They really bring it out in the book. Also, how he brings out this idiosyncrasy about people talking on the trail about equipment, and he doesn't want to talk about it, but he has to talk about it because that's the norm. Also, one time he talks about the study that bear attacks are rare in the eastern mountain ranges, but the salient point is that once will be enough, and that's the way he says it is really funny. Any case, the book is a lot of fun, filled with historical information, filled with the trail idiosyncrasies of the travelers, of just the historical facts, the conversation, and it's a fun read. The last thing I got out of the book is very similar to my own experience of backpacking. When I backpack, I really enjoy going back to the primitive lifestyle, a little bit more primitive than civilized lifestyle, and how small things can be seen as blessings, and how small things we start to appreciate on the trail. And in the book, Bill Bryson talks about low level ecstasies that only only we feel them on the trail, and we can use them a little bit more by incorporate them more in the daily life. The low level ecstasies, that's a really good phrase I liked. So that's all I want to talk about today. I didn't really have a topic today, but then when I started to jot down ideas, um, I just thought of this book which I just finished listening to today. I'm glad I got to record something, and I will wait for tomorrow.